Morning, y'all. It's Gary from Fitz Preacher Farm. Thanks for tuning in this morning. It's a beautiful day. I think fall's getting ready to break here. It's real nice out here this morning. The humidity's still a little high, but I think fall is in the air. It's supposed to be, I think, in the 70s. Tomorrow, 77 is our high. Got a few things going on out here at the farm. I'll show you some gardening stuff a little later, but this morning I just made a video of grinding my corn and my flour. Well, Becky and I we'd go on a road trip. One of the things that we always did was we'd stop at the Quickie Mart on the way out, and we'd get us a bag of barbecued corn nuts and usually a Coke or something to drink, and we'd take off and we'd go wherever it is we were going to go. We like corn nuts. So I got this bag of corn, this 50 pounds of corn, and this morning we're gonna show you how to make corn nuts. And you can make these any way you want. You can barbecue them. We like to put a little barbecue seasoning on them, but if you've never had homemade corn nuts fresh, you're missing out. So let's go make some corn nuts. All right, what I did about a day and a half ago now, that's 2 days. You have to take this corn and put it in water, and what you want to do is you want to let these soak for at least 14, 15, 24 hours, whatever, doesn't matter. But you want to put water in there, and that softens up the skin on these. And what we're going to do is we're going to drain these, and we're going to dry them off real good. You want to dry them off real good because you're going to throw them in a deep fryer, and you know what happens when you dump water in a deep fat fryer. It's not a pretty sight. We're probably going to cook these outside anyway because they're going to splatter, and but we're going to drain these off. And by the way, you want to put these in the refrigerator. You don't want to leave them sitting out on the counter because we're not making whiskey here. Because you know what corn does when you put it in water and let it ferment, you get a little alcohol out of it, and the preacher don't drink alcohol, so we don't want to do that. But let's drain these off, and then we'll get started getting dried them off. Yeah, these are good and soft. Well, they might come out of there, they might not. I packed a bunch of them in there, I know that. Get my trusty Bob Devers kitchen knife set out. Break that loose. They swelled up in that jar. Let me get them broke loose and I'll bring you back. Alright, we got them all out. We're going to rinse them again a little bit and kind of clean them off a little bit, but we want to let them drip dry. What they did was they swelled up. I left them in there too long, probably. Should have. 14, 15 hours is plenty good, but we're going to let those drain a little bit, and we'll lay them out on a towel, and we want them to dry real good. We'll bring you back when I get them out on the towel. Okay, they've drained down. Got them drained. We're just going to dump them out here and on this towel, and we're going to spread them out, and we want them to dry real good. And we'll probably take and let them sit here for a while, and we'll pat the tops of them with a paper towel. Like I say, grease and water, hot grease and water don't mix, and you don't want a bunch of splattering going on. But there's what we're going to leave them that way for a while, and Like I say, we'll probably take paper towels. You could take them now and put them in there. It wouldn't hurt anything. But we're going to let them dry out for just a little bit. We'll put them in the deep fryer. You know, for us old timers, there used to be a commercial, Lay's potato chips. No one can eat just one. Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to make these, I know that looks like a lot, and that's going to make a lot of corn nuts. But I can tell you, when you get your right flavor combination that you like, some people like ranch. I'm not a ranch corn nut guy. But if I can eat them barbecued or just lightly salted, I really like them. This is going to make a lot of corn nuts. But hey, nobody can eat this one. So I'll bring you back when we get ready to start deep frying them. I think I'm going to do it outside. So hang loose. Alright, let me show you what you need. We got our Fry Daddy with our grease cooking. It's heating up. And looks like it's about ready. We'll test it. We got our corn ready. And then you'll need a big cookie sheet. I want to show you something. See this? Pioneer Woman from Walmart. This was a nice sturdy cookie sheet. We really liked it because it was so sturdy. But look at that. We hadn't had this long. I know it's Chinese and all that kind of stuff, and don't get me started, but they could have put a better coating on that. Not a big Pioneer Woman fan, if you can't tell. So let's get started. Alright, I threw one in there as a test. And you can see him going. What that thing's going to do here in a minute, he's going to swell up. I've got the grease at about 350 right now. I want to try to get it to about 400, 375. You want to give them time to cook, but as you can see, he's already turning brown, and he'll pop here in a minute. I went ahead and decided to do this inside. Mama's not home, so I can do what I want to do. Don't tell her. But I did leave the towel down so I wouldn't splatter grease everywhere. You guys know what I'm talking about. Our grease is hot enough now. I'm going to go ahead and kick it up to about 400, because when we dump a bunch of them in there, it's going to cool down fast. But we're not going to do a bunch of them. But we got our corn dried out, and as you can see, it didn't splatter very much. They'll start floating when they get done. And that one there is popped. I think. Where'd he go? No, he's not quite there yet. There he comes. He's starting to float. You can see he's still sizzling. Some of them will pop and some of them won't. That's okay, they're all good. And as I said, you can pick your own seasoning out, what you want. That's what I like about these. Some people just like them salted. I like a little barbecue on mine. And then I'm going to try something today that I've never tried before. See what we got. Yeah, we're getting there now. I said that a while ago, didn't I? Let me bring you back here in just a second when he gets done. There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not, but he's browned up pretty good. Probably could have cooked him a little bit longer, but we're going to go with that. And there are some places a little farther south than here. I think they call this parched corn. And but we've got our grease at 400. We're going to do these in small batches, so here we go. We've probably done a few more than that, but we'll try that. I just ate that one I cooked and it wasn't done. Wasn't quite done. And maybe it was because I was cooking him by itself. But if you've never had these, you definitely need to try them. This takes a while. And decide ahead of time which seasoning you're going to put in them. I'm going to put Head Country Barbecue Championship seasoning on some of them. Of course, we're going to put a little salt on some of them. But here's what I'm going to try. You guys know how I feel about chicken seasoning from the dollar store. We're going to try that today. But this takes a while. These take a while. So this, you know, don't plan on a 15-minute thing and think you're going to get chicken corn nuts. Alright, I'll bring you back when we get this first batch done. Now here's what they look like. I just got these out. We put the barbecue seasoning on there. You can see you want to cook them until they're, you know, of course naturally till they're done, but you want to make sure that they're not any yellow in those. You can see there's not any yellow color in those anymore. And that's what you want to make sure of. Let's test one. Crunchy. Barbecue. Yes. There's a good one right there. Yeah. Those will fly. Oh yeah, pretty good, just about right. Good snack. You know, it's not, I can't stop. Yeah, I told you, it's like Lay's potato chips. No one can eat just one. Hey, thank y'all for watching. I hope this helps you out. Maybe you can make some corn nuts. They're good. Get you a bag of corn. Make your own. A lot cheaper. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share this, comment. Let me know. I'll do what I can to help you out. See you next time.